Well, hi all. Well, nest pans are in. I've just been making them up. I've just cleaned out the birds. The hens, some of the hens that bred last year, like they are picking up material straight away, straight into building the nest. The others, obviously, the last year's birds are not quite sure, so they're sort of looking a bit bewildered at the minute. I've made up the nests, and I always use this at the bottom and between my felt and nesting material to help keep away all the nasties and red mite and all anything else, bugs that might get in there. And this is what I'm using for my nesting material. Buy it off the internet, and it seems to work really well. So that's the nesting material. The birds have been together 2 or 3 days now, with the slider in between, and they've been calling to each other. The cocks have been singing, the hens have been responding. They look a bit bewildered now because they say the nest pan's in, so they're thinking, what's this suddenly appeared in here? So now you've got a choice now. You can either wait to see if the hen builds the nest and then introduce the cock, or you can just pull the sliders out and let the cock go in. Now if the hen's built the nest, normally the cock, if you let the cock in then, he usually goes in and tries to destroy it anyway, so probably best sometimes just to let them go, and probably that's what I'm going to do with these birds. Obviously these birds have all overwintered together, so they all know each other pretty well. And over here we've got the cock birds on the left and the hens on the right, obviously where the nest pans are. So obviously the greys, they obviously pair up together the same as the browns do. And then I've got non-intensive cock on the right, intensive hen on the left, and then on the left here is the non-intensive cock and the intensive hen. So what I think I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to pull the sliders and just see how they go. They'll either build a nest or they won't. So here we go. Let them together. I'm not expecting to see any breeding today, but I might do later on. I know a couple of cockbirds are really keen, but you can always put the sliders back in if you have any problems. But let them all together now. The cock will go and have a nose and probably pull off the nesting material out. It's usually par for the course. And down here I've got an intensive cock bird there, and sneezy hen who's wheezing. You can see her gasping a bit with the beak. Even though the cock's been feeding her. There's well, they're both pretty much intensive birds. I'm not expecting this hen bird to live, to be honest. As I said before, because it's been sneezing and coughing so much, it's probably got a growth in its throat. You can see it doing it there, look. So I'm not expecting it to survive. And even though she's letting the cock feed her, I probably won't bother putting a nest pan in, because any eggs she might, the stress of laying eggs will probably finish her off. So I'm just going to leave them down there for now. So I've got a spare cock bird. I've not got any spare hens this year at all, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is sometimes. Next, if these breed anything, I might have an abundance of hens next year. It's just how it goes. Alright, I'll make another video when hopefully I've got a nest built and even probably some eggs in the nest. I hope everybody else is having a good breeding season, or just going to start or into the breeding season. I've seen on the internet it's quite a few people have already got chicks fully weaned and out of the nest, but they've probably got artificial lighting and heating in their bird rooms or in the house. You see, cockbird was going to feed her there. So I mean, in the UK the temperatures are now started to pick up. Obviously we've got longer nights, so it's bringing the hens and the cocks into condition. And I've been adding a bit of extra food, a bit of soft food, just to bring them on a bit more. I'll make another video hopefully in, say, a week or so's time. So bye for now.